also played with Ryan Miller, and Ryan Miller was 6'3", 6'4" almost, and he was a buck 65.
Hmm.
So I was like looking at him as a role model, right, and being like, this is what I should be playing at. And Ryan never really had many injuries in his career, so I was like, I can get away with it. But yeah,
I'm curious
woulda,
to know,
shoulda, coulda.
for those that don't know, I mean, you come from some pretty good hockey pedigree, your uncle being Jeff Hackett. I'm curious to know, because he's from more of that old school style of goaltending. Have you had conversations with him about the new style and the hip problems? I mean, is he dealing with that kind of stuff too?
He's got the same shoulder issues as me. His knees aren't good, I can tell you that. He doesn't play anymore, and neither do I. I don't play at all. I haven't played since my last game. He's more of a pickleball guy now. I'm a golfer. But
what's your handicap?
I'm a 4.
Good for you. Well done.
Yeah. So the lowest I got was to a 2. But yeah, things started getting busy here with coaching, so I don't have as much time anymore, I should say. But no, my uncle, it was a bit different. Like, I remember as a kid growing up and going into his pro skates with him, and it was just as we're incorporating almost like basically the butterfly came in. Like, that's I'm showing my age here, but it was butterfly, one knee up, the VH and all that. So I don't know. Him not so much. His are more fluke injuries as well. I don't think he played a bit heavier than me. He was about 190, 6'1". But his injuries, I guess, the knee issue for me was the biggest problem. For him, it's more upper body, and you can kind of get away with it as a goalie, I find. But dropping to your knees nonstop, I mean, after practice, my knee would blow up to the size of almost a volleyball, and I'm like, I can't maintain this, So
now I want to go.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I want to go back to kind of the beginning when you first came in, because I mean, not a lot of players coming into the league have the resources like you did with your uncle, as far as being able to lean on him, a guy that's had some experience in the show. Did you use that to your advantage, or do you feel you were kind of left out in the wild? No pun intended.
No, I use him for sure. He was a big reason why I made as far as I did. Like I said, as a kid, I'm 13 years old taking shots from NHLers right in the summertime, and they're asking him, like, should we ease up a little bit and shoot like half speed? He's like, no, you're going full speed on this kid. I mean, I remember taking a shot from Steve Ruchin in the wrist, and I don't know how my wrist didn't pop, but I think that's what made me so good. Was I had those shots early on. I felt that speed. I chased it. I felt off speed after going from those summer skates to my teams. And whenever I have a young kid now that I'm coaching, I'll go full speed right away. And I want them to improve faster. I think that's one way to do it, is to get the speed going a bit quicker for them and make them chase a certain level of play.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes, because who doesn't like clicking boxes?